Hello and welcome. My name is Esther. I am an artist, spiritualist, healer. I do many things. I am essentially a soul coach. And so these readings I do all over the place. And it's just a way that I remind you of your divinity, your light, and your guidance. So today I have no particular topic. Sometimes I just want to see what the energy from the spiritual world wants to say for the collective. And then you'll know whether or not it resonates for you, for your highest and best good. So let's see what is coming through today, collective. Oh, wow, powerful energy. Okay, so I'm speaking to quite a powerful community here. First, you got self-debt, and this is cosmic power. So you're recognizing a brand new view of, well, not only whom you are, but the cosmic power of the energies, because this is about your sacred mission being initiated, as well as unlimited potential. So you're clearly stepping into more of a divinely guided, higher consciousness work, and that is very much with the crown chakra. That is spiritually led from the stars, and it's about soul remembering, Akashic record, and soul gifts. You also got Horus, which is incredible. I love Horus for the protection energy, that higher view of the hawk, right? That precision of sight, understanding your natural intuitive gifts, but also your Earth's mission, this work in the world. And this energy keeps getting stronger and stronger, where I feel the collective is really stepping into their soul mission. And you are one of those souls, so you're immensely activated. This is about beliefs make manifest, thoughts act and create. So you're really understanding the power of your mind and your soul and your divinity, and really understanding where it is that you would like to do your soul-led work, and you most likely are traveling. So this is for the collective of you that are expanding more into the global kind of scale. And that can be online or in person. So yeah, this is powerful energy here today. Wow. Okay, so with your sacred mission being initiated, let's see what comes through. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, wow. That all dropped on the floor. One moment here. Wow. Okay, so this is not only fast forward movement, but oh wow. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, collective. I'm just going to show you what cards came. You got the Five of Cups in reverse. You got the Empress, the Chariot, Eight of Pentacles, and Wheel of Fortune. Amazing. So what the higher realms want you to know is that you're moving forward, you're moving on, and you're accepting help. Having this Five of Cups in reverse means that now you're healing, you've forgiven what needed to be let go of, you're utilizing your voice for its power, and you're understanding that your gifts are needed in the world. That's why the Empress came right after this. So in regards to moving forward, collective, this is honestly where your sacred mission has been initiated. So you're stepping away from probably even a place that you've known. It could be a community. You could be doing, honestly, a full-on move. You could be relocating, or you could just be moving to another town within your country. But you are moving on. You are being called, and you are initiated into a higher timeline, into your soul's gifts. So you'll be receiving more and more downloads, but also clarity on your journey. Because here you've recognized where you needed to accept help, where you needed to surrender to the tides of change in your life and what it's shown you. Either relationships that have crumbled away, or working environments, or home life, or different obstacles and challenges that I know a lot of the collective has faced, but you have faced it with a lot of grace. That's why you have this cosmic power. Because with the higher view, this is where you've trusted the spiritual realm. This is where you're understanding your connection to the stars, to the other planetary spheres, to your guides, your guardians, your angels, your telepathic gifts, your intuitive magic. This is completely soul-led, and it's an honored soul-led divine mission, because this is where you've accepted where you needed to forgive both the self and others and dynamics, and where you've been able to honor it for what it is, rejoicing the world, rejoicing this life, rejoicing, well, your remembrance that actually you're a soul and spirit in a human form, and that your soul incarnated at this time, in this miraculous time in human history, to really be a change maker and to allow your gifts to be experienced not only by you, but by the betterment of humanity and the earth herself. Because with the Empress, this is what you're stepping into, is the true self, which is the Empress. You are the Empress. This is a very creative power source card. This is all about you connecting to the earth and knowing that the abundance here is unlimited. This is trusting your intuition, but it's also believing in your manifestations and believing in yourself, right? Because with Horus, this is about your thoughts attract. So you're in a glow up of a major manifestation. You have now become the magnet and the attractor. So you're no longer searching outward. You actually have complete clarity, and you're being searched for, actually. You are being recognized and needed and appreciated for your gifts, but you're also being searched out and sourced out. So you may find that your work is going to carry you in many, many places, because there may be many souls that need you now. And perhaps that's why an element of your work will also be online, because you may need to connect with souls that you can't always reach. So online is a beautiful tool that we can kind of connect to each other, just like in this community. And so this is really about the fertility. It's about nurturing your creativity. It's about feeling safe to express and deliver out the gifts of your truest nature, of your soul's destined gifts. You may even be physically pregnant, but this birthing is more so that I'm feeling for your talents, and your healing capacities, your intuitive capacities, and the message that you're wanting to bring to the earth, the work that you're wanting to, because now you're connecting with meaning and purpose, and you're being called. So the spiritual realm is really helping you and assisting you right now. So please call upon that help, receive that help, allowing yourself to move through with grace, even in the most uncertain waters. You know that you're held now. You know that you're being carried to your divinity, to where you actually belong. And this is very harmonious, because this is about you being artistic, loving, leading a life that is in harmony, of your wishes and desires, but also you are a healer, you are a light bringer, and your higher knowing is what has been initiated. You're a voice for humanity, so you're stepping into that leadership role for not only your own life, but for all the souls that are going to be awakening in time, because you are one of the few who has awakened quicker, because your soul was already prepared for this through lifetimes. And so this is really about your continued growth, material comfort, social standing, and really feeling grateful in all ways, right? This is an immense, abundant, balanced giving and receiving energy, and that's why you're being initiated. You also got the Wheel of Fortune, right? Actually, I think it was the Chariot that came up next, sorry. The Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune, that's like, so this is fast forward movement for you, collective. The fact that they also came out upright. This is major arcana overpouring, and this is why your sacred mission has been initiated. If you found this reading, then this is even more of a confirmation, because I'm even unknown on here. but I believe that the souls who need me find me. And I know that. Here is just another way that, from my heart to yours, knowing that you are also holding a soul-led heart mission. This is just to be the reminder that you are not alone in that, and you are loved, and you're deserving, and you're needed, and you're appreciated, and you're revered. The chariot is like, no obstacles stand in your way. This is fast forward movement. This is communication. This is, I'm clear in my mind. I'm clear in my voice. I'm clear in what I believe, in what I know to be true, in where I know the earth can be healed, in where I know less suffering on humanity can be healed, in where I know we are miraculous divine beings that are so needed, not only for the forward movement of the Earth's evolution, but the planetary spheres, the galaxy, our ancestral lineage, our galactic neighbors. Humanity is waking up, but you are a part of what's waking humanity up. You are a part of the bridge makers of light. And that is why this is such a destined and potent and important time, because you're being moved fast and quick. You're going to see a fast forward growth. We are in November now, but we are approaching the end of 2025. Once 2026 hits, I would not be surprised if it's just like a domino effect of blooming for you in your life, and in understanding your mission, understanding your call, understanding your gifts, receiving new upgrades, new insights, new capacities in your discernment, in your intuition. This is all about victory and overcoming obstacles. This is your ambition, your success, being that force, understanding the duality of light and dark, you know, the complete honor of self, the complete honor of all that you are. And because you're upholding the honor of all that you are, you're able to teach and guide others the same. Be that healer of the ages, be that bridge maker of light that brings through the new generations and also heals the existing ones. Because this is about your self-discipline, your hard work, and your focus paying off. You are triumphant because you never lost sight of your sacred mission. You never lost sight of whom you really are. You never lost sight of the magic that you knew you were here to make a difference on the planet. You had this pull and this call within the deep core of your soul that knew you were meant to do this work. This is your confirmation. You are being moved forward from the spiritual realm in all that way, because 8 of Pentacles, this is about all the hard work you did. Trusting yourself, knowing whom you really are in your will, ego, identity, overcoming the ego deaths, what you needed to let go of, what you needed to change, what you needed to take accountability for, but really understanding that all this hard work, this building, this repetition of dedicated, disciplinary forward movement, not losing sight of your spiritual practices, taking those routines to eat better, nourish yourself, move your body in holistic and harmonious and constructive ways, nourishing your body with proper food, spending time in nature, connecting with the natural world, honoring your relationships, uniting with like minds, doing the research, the hard work behind the scenes, and it's all paying off. The chariot is bringing you into victory and success because you are the Empress. That was your willingness to move forward and forgive the past, moving forward from what was, releasing things with grace. This is amazing. This is mastery of your skills. This is abundance and success and accomplishment. This is feeling confident in whom you are. This is being recognized for whom you are. You're now no longer afraid to just stand in your power and your authority. And you're being seen for your power and your authority. Yeah. Results for you're being rewarded. You're being rewarded. And with Wheel of Fortune being the confirmation on your unlimited potential, it's like, yes, This is where the wheel turns in your favor. You're opening up to the world. This is very expansive. The wheel is like as above, so below. It's like the heavens and the earth. It's the remembrance of whom we are beyond our physical form. And you're here to be that guiding light, that teacher, that guide, that healer, that light worker, that inspiration with your own driving force, because you're being initiated to step into that magic. And this is good luck and destiny. This is, you are following your true north. You're in alignment with your destiny. You know whom you are. This is solar plexus, your center sun, will, ego, identity, standing in your truth, masks removed, no longer in fear, but fearless, trusting in the process, trusting in all the opportunities that come your way. This is major collaboration, and you may be already in this, but whatever you have built is needed. And it will prosper, it will succeed. And in fact, it's going to overpour into your life way more than you could have dreamed. This is major abundance and growth. This is also about all of, your decisive, fated choices. You've passed the test. It's like check mark, check mark, check mark, congratulations. This is fated. This is where you have soulmates, and you've stepped into 5D basically. Wow, I'm getting shivers over my whole body. So yeah, you've stepped into 5D. Out of the matrix. Very nice. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're moving, or you have moved, or you're traveling. Because you also got horse, right? Manifestation vortex. The reason why you have this highly protected manifestation vortex is because you've stepped in and you've answered the call, your soul mission. So now spirit is like correlating everything in your favor. They're making sure everything goes out according to plan. They're making sure that everything that you attract in is for your highest good, because you've retained the highest good in you. This is where your beliefs make manifest. Spirit, highest and best good for Horus, manifestation vortex for the collective, what they can expect, what's coming in. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so first and foremost, collective, this is where you've escaped ruin, basically, and you're coming back into putting yourself together, learning from the past. So you actually got the 10 of Swords in reverse, which is amazing, because you've reattained your grounding. And it's interesting because this came through with the other one, where your unlimited potential with your sacred mission initiated. Both of these pain cards were in reverse, which is such a good sign. Everything else upright. So the fact that you've moved on from what was with grace, understanding it for the wisdom that it brought you, right? Sometimes we have to let things go so we can make room for the new. You've done that. You should be immensely proud, because this is pulling yourself together, pulling from past hardships, overcoming fears, right? All of this pain, all these swords in your back, this defeated energy of where you at one point felt really lost in the world. And understandably, a lot of light workers and starseeds do, because they're like, what is with this planet? Why are people so hard on each other? Why is everything so divided? Why are we hurting the planet that literally gives us life? Why are we destroying Mother Nature when really we should be restoring and regenerating her, right? This is about you recognizing that these storms that you've been through were the grace that brought you into your divinity. They brought you into your true grounding, because Queen of Wands came out for you after that. The Queen of Wands is completely intuitively led energy. The Queen of Wands, she stands strong. She has others come to her. You are that leader that others are going to come to. You know that you're needed. And this is where you've obtained the courage to really step into that authority, to shine light, and to allow your glow up to be the way of being. No more fear. It's like you've transcended fear. In fact, there's other readings earlier this month where Spirit was bringing in information about transcending fear. You may resonate with that, but this is about you having confidence, good business sense. You're feeling vibrant. You know who you are. You know your light. You know your voice. You know what you deserve. You're bringing in the manifestations like none other, because this is fast forward movement, especially with the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot collective. Like, you're attractive, you're magnetic, because when you shine bright in yourself, that's attractive. That is a resonance. That's where your harmonic song within your Merkaba, your aura, that resonates out. You become the attractor. You become magnetized to all that of your highest good, because you've honored you. You've remembered who you really are. The divinity of the human being, the magic of the human heart. You're kind and you're loyal and you're generous. And this is where you're going to be in a place where you're so abundant that not only can you take care of your wildest dreams and lead a life in full abundance, but you can share that into projects, into communities, into different sustainable ways that are for the highest good of Mother Earth and humanity as well. So this is full circle. You know, you're building immense light, and you're going to be well liked. You're going to feel immensely bright, and you're going to honestly be in the limelight. You're most likely going to be quite known. And it's also about having just complete harmony in your personal life, your home life, your friendships, your work environments. This is where you've transformed your life so much, collective, that literally not only your health is now vibrant, but your relationships, your family connections, your friendships, your work, and all of it has purpose and meaning. All of it has vibrancy and equal give and take, harmony, peace, gratitude, and love. This is an amazing turning point because this is intuitive led. You are in the manifestation vortex. So you've literally gone from 3D to 5D. And now you'll be helping those come out of the 3D as well. The old paradigm. You also got Tower and Lovers that came out after that. So yeah, it's like you surrendered to the storm. You surrendered to what needed to fall away. You know, you surrendered to, I'm going to lovingly let go of what Spirit and the universe is showing me that needs to shift out of my life, because I know and I trust that so much goodness is coming into my life. And Spirit's like, yes. Because of this Tower, it leads to the Lovers. This is divine union. This is friendship. This is sacred partnerships. This is loving and trustworthy relationships. This is being able to trust all that around you, being able to trust the self. It's like compatibility, equal give and take. It's about marriage and intimacy. Right? This could even be a new relationship for those of you who are single. You're going to find that loving relationship that it's truly destined and truly aligned with your soul's work, that truly supports your soul's work. But you're going to find that all those genuine relationships are actually supporting your life's work. They are celebrating your success, celebrating your thriving, holding gratitude for you for stepping and answering that call. This sacred mission that you have stepped into, collective, is highly, highly revered. It is highly celebrated. It is honored and protected. You are in a major glow up. This is not only a physical glow up where you're truly you're just unique. You're special. People may be drawn to you because they're like, you just have this light about you. And it's where you just feel in harmony, complete harmony, at peace with you. Yeah. Wow, 9 of Cups came out. And you're on a beach. So you're in the sunlight. Look how calm and relaxed that is. You're building your castle in the sand. Your golden castle. And yeah, most likely, oops, that also fell down. Wow. You also are really, truly finding this divinity and this light. You've let go of what needed to let go of. Yeah, the star. You are the star, collective. I mean, I could keep confirming this message, but I think it's just going to keep pulling out more and more amazing cards. So, being the star is as above, so below. It's like connecting the magic from your spiritual divine self into the earthly realms. Balanced and overpouring with magic. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Complete abundance, prosperity. You're so relaxed. You have everything and more that you could possibly wish for. But you also have that in all ways of your life. You have that in your health, your relationships, your home life, your family life, your work. It's like this is because of this sacred mission being initiated, collective. You're receiving good karma. You're receiving dharma because the spiritual world has seen you. The spiritual world sees your heart. Humanity needs you. So this is so highly protected, and it's also abundant, and it's sustainable. This is like lifelong prosperity. This is generational wealth that you are overpouring into the line. You're overpouring, leaving behind an imprint that actually matters. You're elevating your soul and your spirit. You're evolving. Your soul and your spirit is obtaining new capacities in waking time, in real time. Anything else, Spirit? Wow. King of Cups. Exactly. Very nice. So King of Cups is naturally a very intuitive and emotional, but grounded and stable, divine masculine energy. So really, honestly, you know, you're teaching people how to fish, basically. You're going to be that light marker, that healer, that guide, that is showing others the way on how to free themselves, how to elevate themselves, and you will have massive success in exactly that. And most likely traveling to warmer countries, perhaps you're drawn to more of the spiritual communities abroad. Depending where you live, you could already live in a very tropical country, but if you don't already live in a tropical country, that could be where you're headed and where you're actually collaborating with other light workers in those locations. Understanding that the sun forces are immensely valuable and important. But yeah, you're a light worker. Wow. And the Empress again. And the Emperor. That's so funny. So bottom of the deck, Empress and Emperor. Divine masculine, divine feminine, which is also ultimately humanity's evolving, is that we're remembering our divine masculine or divine feminine. That's what we're coming into. That's where all this light codes, all this help from the other planetary spheres, from the other realms, from your spiritual team is all helping you. But this is like royalty in all ways, you know? Amazing. Well, I'm going to end it there. This is quite clear. I mean, dang. That's exciting. To be initiated on your sacred mission is no small feat. You do have unlimited potential, and you're clearly in this manifesting vortex. So I commend you. I'm excited for you. I celebrate you. You have my support because I'm honored. Truly, as I do these readings, I just feel more and more honored because the energy for the collective is miraculous. And if you resonated with this energy, if you resonated with this reading, and especially if you found it, seeing as I'm so unknown on YouTube, then even more of a confirmation that you have elevated and you will only continue to elevate. Your life is one of a miracle, and it is of high honor, it is of vibrancy, and you should be immensely proud, because this took immense inward and outward overcoming, strength, resilience, courage, and change. So much love and light to you.